are back in Legend of Heroes, and we need to do some side quests. I'm going to do the West Bose monster first. Bracer Guild, ferocious monster known as a Thunderquake has been spotted roving the West Bose Highway. Deal with it immediately. I'm also going to pick up the Bear Claw Survey. Actually, I'll pick up all three, but we need to start this one first. Searching for sites where the Bear Claw grows. Report to the Spence Pharmacy and Bose Market. And Nebel Valley monster, you have to deal with Master Cryon. So, ornaments. I do need to heal before I go out. Let's see now. We've reported to the guild and the mayor. We need to think about what to do next. Just search around blindly for the airliner or sky bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? If it had, then the army would have found them a long time ago. What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. Never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We were just complimenting you, Estelle. Seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region certainly is much vaster. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Alright, wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but I wonder if he knows anything else. It's true, he arrived in Bose a little before we did, so I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where they went. Well, we need to go to the market, and this is the pharmacy. Can I help you find something? My medicine works wonders. We came here after seeing something posted on the bulletin board at the Bracer Guild. Could you, by any chance, be Spence? Oh, you're bracers, are you? I've been waiting for you to come. Can we dispense with the formality? Guess we can dispense with the formalities, then. I understand you're trying to find places where the Bear Claw grows, correct? Yes, the Bear Claw is a medicinal herb that's difficult to find in these parts. Up until now, I've been having them shipped from Roland. But just recently, I was asked by Father Holstein to prepare a new medicine, so it seems like I'm going to be using more of these than before. That's why I decided to find my own sources. The Bear Claw, huh? If I remember right, it grows in the forest of Mistwald and Roland. The Bear Claw is said to grow well in humid locations. I'm pretty sure it probably grows in a place like that in Bose. Man, I guess all I can do is hit the road and start conducting a thorough search. Such investigations are an important part of a bracer's work. Just think of it as a good opportunity to learn. I guess there's no other option, huh? Alright, if we come across any Bear Claw flowers, we'll come and let you know. Okay, I'm counting on you kids, and be careful out there. So much for not combing the entire region, eh? And there's Olivier. Now, before I go, I need to actually go to the Orbital shop. That's on the south side, I believe. Oops. Okay, I need a defense one. The our World Shaker is weak to Earth, so we are definitely going to be exploiting that as hard as we can. I'm going to need... Sherazar to use that defense one. And it's actually a good ways out here, so hope you don't mind the walk. I'm going to avoid the monsters as best as I can, but whole wagon train effect. I so wish there was just hit detection on the first member of your party instead of the whole damn group. It's actually going to make taking 4 people around extremely tedious. Since I took off my fire ornament, I'm not going to bother with him. There's the pom. Good to know. And here is the enemy we were sent to eliminate. So, I'm going to show you that I set the Topaz Talisman on Joshua so that his attacks become Earth Element, and hopefully that gets us through. Casting down Estelle. And it's just going to be art spam. Yes, I can. And luckily, darkness doesn't affect magic. So, craft, I'm going to do a dual strike on him. And Stone Hammer is not going to launch in time. World Shaker.
Piece of cake.
And mission complete. A lot of Wind Sepith. So I am going to be taking that Topaz Talisman off since that can get you in trouble. And due to us still leveling up, I now have the EP to heal everyone. And let's go find that pom. There it is. I want the drop on it, not the other way around. Holy. Focus fire on just one, since I might be able to kill it.
Someone's been naughty.
Wow. Fully healed. Now I just actually need to wait for him to actually run, so... I want that reward for killing the one. Run. There we go.
Piece of cake.
So, 54 EXP... and 42 of each from just one. Anyway, I need to go back and report. they said humid places. This is one of the ones that I checked. It's right by a river, but no luck, I guess. There's like a food item I could use instead of having to rest at an inn. Restores 20 CP. 5% strength. Huh. That looks pretty nice. Here's KO. But nothing for EP yet. Somewhere around here. 1200 Mira, 4 BP. Still 7th class. Okay, we're going to be moving on with the other quests once I get back, but break for now. There's been a small change of plans, and now we are actually at the Amberl Tower. And I can't rotate the camera, but looks like I may as well just go on in. So, what was the name of this tower again? The Amberl Tower. It's one of the ancient ruins referred to as a tetracyclic tower. Oh, I see. That's why it looks exactly like the Asmelius Tower, huh? I mean, aside from the color and the layout, of course, but the atmosphere is the same. What's wrong? It's probably nothing, but I could have sworn I heard somebody talking. You're right, Estelle. It sounds like somebody's in here. Do you think it could be... Maybe taking a detour every once in a while isn't a bad idea. We may have just netted ourselves something big. Looks like we'll need to investigate, so let's be cautious. Right. And I did come here looking for fights, so I will be picking them when given the opportunity. Chest. That guy has a very small yield. But if they get their stats effect off on you, then it becomes that much more annoying. Hello. So if you want to fight those monsters, you need a fire spell equipped. And I'm going to swap out the information for attack on Joshua so he can become my caster if I run into one of those again. Since Sherazard's pretty much out of EP. Found a tear balm. It's empty, but you know something carved on the bottom. It says, the secret password is Chairman Meow. I don't know if that's supposed to be like an internet meme or what, but it's on film, so this is the way up. Okay, that time there were 6 of them. Luckily they just focused Estelle, so I had her run around the battle as Joshua and Sherazard picked them off. Hello. So the numbers are going up, but the enemies themselves are still actually fairly weak. And the pom was especially weak. I think I'm gonna need to end up having to sell some Sepith to cover the healing. Okay, I'm gonna try going up this staircase first. empty. Curses. And floor 5. And I think from this point I'd recommend not fighting the poms. Their gimmick is they don't do damage, they just steal your EP, so you can't heal or cast spells against the enemies you need to here. It's that guy again. Yikes. Help. Would do enough damage to actually kill him there, so that's why I left this waiting.
Seems you came up short.
Thank you, you really saved my hide. Well, if it isn't Professor Alba. I was all tense because I thought it might be the Sky Bandits. It's been a while now, hasn't it? You know this guy? Yeah, he's a scholar who's been investigating the towers in Liberal. When we were escorting those reporters, we ran into him at the Asmelius Tower. And here looks like I'm being rescued again. We heard talking earlier. Is there someone else in here with you? Oh goodness, you heard that? How embarrassing. It's a bad habit I have whenever I'm doing my research. If I don't say what I'm thinking out loud, I can't collect my thoughts. Oh, so you're just talking to yourself, huh? We're all a little crazy sometimes. At any rate, we'd best save the chit-chat for another time. We should get out of this place before more monsters come looking for a snack. You're leaving already? Why, is there a problem? The research here isn't finished. Oh, well in that case, take as much time as you need. Estelle and Joshua, we're leaving now. Mr. Researcher says he can find his way back to his own way back to town. Huh? Wow, now that was scary. She totally threatened the poor guy. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm ready to leave now. Men are definitely best when they're so agreeable. Hey, Estelle and Joshua, let's go, pronto. Okay, good grief. And we're not going here, but I'm going to drop a save because... you're about to see. Okay, so there's a treasure chest there. There's a treasure chest here. So we're going to this one first, and I need to make sure that Estelle is healed. Oops. Monsters appear. So this chest only has one of these guys, and from what I just said, you can probably guess what's in the other chest. And he resists physical very, very nicely, so I'm just going to burst it down with magic. And right there we got to drop his turn. This is definitely going to eat into my EP, but I don't have much choice when I want to beat him. Okay, he's conscious again. hoping I get some level ups after this to help alleviate the EP costs, otherwise those pom fights are seriously devastating. Okay, craft. Damn, she doesn't have one to target him. I was kinda hoping I could finish him off. But I'm gonna try whipping him. That's good enough.
Oh, are we done already?
So 10, that's enough for Joshua to level up. And we get an Emerald Talisman. The chest is empty, how depressing. Now, as for the chest over here, there are 3 of them inside, and I'm going to create another save here because if they focus fire on Alba, that's game over. So there is some luck involved here. Anyway, let's see, art, we can aqua bleed. And I'm going to use bind whip on this guy to try to stop his spells. And I kind of wish he didn't get so close because they are going to explode. I'm gonna have her pummel this one, hoping I can kill it.
Here I come!
And I may lose Shara here when that thing blows.
Let's do this!
Okay, just outside of range.
Someone's been naughty.
And only 200. Lame. And right there, aiming for Alba. But luckily Alba's gonna heal right here. Now he gets another chance to fire up a spell. Silver, hopefully this will interrupt him. Bingo. And I'm gonna heal after the battle, as for now I want to finish the job.
Oh, are we done already?
And it's not enough for a stone to level up, but there you can see my haul. And chainmail. The chest is empty because someone came and took the stuff out. You wouldn't know who did that now, would you? So, equipment... Huh. This will definitely come in handy for fighting the Cryon guy. And I'm going to swap out the high jumpsuit for the leather jacket. Now I need to heal Shara. So that was one of those fights where you're okay, I have no idea what's going on with Alba's AI. For the past two fights, he just charged straight into the enemy. Found tear balm. Don't touch it, it's empty. And already taken that route. Let's head up. And I guess there actually isn't anything to do up here this time. Crap. Bad camera angle. And I hope I got all the loot. If not, I may have to make a return trip. Okay, I'm splicing this scene into the tower footage. The thing is, I did miss a chest on my way out, which is right here. I actually got rid of Alba so that I don't have to deal with him and his suicide runs. But this is the final chest inside of the tower. Fried eyes and eggs. Limit 1 per adventure dev team. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I get here? Well, the reason why I didn't show you the way in is because there were 2 poms waiting there, and those fights just take forever. So the way to it is, the chest is on the 4th floor, as you saw there. And this is the staircase from the 2nd floor to the 3rd floor. So if you just head west from here, that'll take you straight to it, and it's the only way there. So, back to my leaving with Alba. I have a feeling I'll be doing that over the course of the story anyway. And we're out of here. Oh goodness, you helped me out of a mess again. If you hadn't come along when you did, I might have been done for good this time. I managed to get a little funny for my research, so I'll send payment to the guild as a token of my gratitude. Like I told you before, hire a bracer to escort you around. Funds permitting, I will seriously look into that next time. Anyway, I must be going now. Are you sure you don't need to be escorted back to town? If I did that, my wallet would truly be barren. Farewell, everyone. I hope we can meet again someplace, which I'm going to assume is the 3rd tower. He certainly is a strange one. You think so? Seems like the typical academic to me. You know, the type that gets lost in whatever they're doing. You're definitely not one of those people, that's for sure. Hey, if I know better to come waltzing into a place like this alone. But for a scholar, he may just be more than meets the eye. For one, he came here by himself. Maybe you're right. We're the ones who ended up having to save us behind. Well, it's just part of the bracer line of work. Anyway, how about we get going? So, we need to go back to town to report this and get our payment. And all in all, I don't really think I'm any better prepared for the Cryon fight. Yeah, if I want to go any higher level, I have to do the poms, I think. Back in Bose. Guild should be right here. We can report it and see how we did. $2,000 Mira, 4 BP. Still still 7th class. Okay, I'm gonna look into things to see if the Cryon fight is even possible at this point and when's my last chance to do it. So, we're going to have a bit of a break.